Tesla Model X is the best luxury SUV on the market. Since its entry into the market with its Roadster, back in 2008, Tesla has always been seen as a very different car brand, well ahead of other automakers, in every way. Not only in the electric variant as such, but also in its engines, design, innovative concepts, state-of-the-art technology, avant-garde lines, and amazing powertrains. Nicolas Cabbalero reports at TorqueNews.com. That's why it is not surprising that their newer cars look like models closer to the future than many of the other BEV models on the street today. A car that meets all these features is the characteristic, particular, technological and efficient Tesla Model X in its Plaid and Long Range versions. It is a car that combines all the trends of the moment in the automotive sector: SUV, electric and autonomous. It is the trendiest car of the moment, without a doubt, and it does not have a direct rival to face at the moment. Born in 2017, it is the best, and most expensive, electric SUV that we can find among the different models of Elon Musk's brand. As I said before, the Tesla Model X is currently available in two versions: a dual-motor, all-wheel drive, AWD, long-range trim, and a new tri-motor Plaid powertrain. Both trims offer Tesla's best 91 cubic feet of cargo space. The newly refreshed Tesla Model X Long Range offers an estimated range of 360 miles, 11 miles less compared to the pre-refresh version. Having said that, it can still reach a top speed of 149 miles per hour and accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds. With an upgrade to the 22 inches turbine wheels for an extra $5,500, you can get a higher top speed of 155 miles per hour, at the sacrifice of 10 miles of range, 350 miles. The previously sold performance trim Model X has been dropped in exchange for a new tri-motor Plaid version to match its Model S sibling. The upcoming Plaid Model X can travel an estimated range of 340 miles, reach a top speed of 149 miles per hour, and zoom 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds. It has a 17 cinematic display, with a 2200 by 1300 resolution, ultra-bright, true colors and exceptional responsiveness, a clean, powerful yet invisible cabin conditioning, tri-zone temperature controls, ventilated front seats and HEPA filtration come standard. Model X offers a spacious cabin with the world's largest panoramic windshield, and a choice of 5, 6 or 7 seat configuration to suit your lifestyle. It was the company's first SUV, having a very futuristic design that is at the same time very elegant and in harmony with what Tesla has been doing with all its models. The back doors open like falcon wings, without a doubt the greatest visual feature in my opinion. It is presented with a very beautiful structure that matches its personality. This has made more and more users to love it despite its high price tag. In addition, Tesla recently improved some details such as the front and rear lights, that have a certain similarity with the Model S and the Model 3, which are more compact sedans. The Model X 100D was the third Tesla model in production. The first one was the Tesla Roadster, and the second was the Tesla Model S. After the SUV, the brand launched other models that are already on the market, such as the Tesla Model 3 and the Tesla Model Y, which we have already covered and discussed in articles before, in addition to other models like the Cybertruck that was also already presented, but that will not be on the market until 2022, as per the last update we have available from Tesla. With the most power and quickest acceleration of any SUV, according to their specifications, Model X Plaid is a high-performing vehicle. Both long-range and Plaid powertrains, with updated battery architecture, can deliver instant torque at any speed. The long-range and Plaid platforms unite powertrain and battery technologies for unrivaled performance, range and efficiency. New module and pack thermal architecture allows faster charging and gives more power and endurance in all conditions. It comes with wireless gaming. Up to 10 teraflops of processing power enables in-car gaming on par with today's newest consoles. Wireless controller compatibility lets you game from any seat. You can stay connected with its multi-device Bluetooth, wireless and USB-C charging for every passenger, with enough power to fast charge your tablets and laptop, and an amazing audio system with a 22-speaker, 960-watt audio system with active noise cancelling that offers an incredible listening experience at home or on the road. With the most storage space and towing capacity of any electric SUV, and seating for up to 7 adults, Model X delivers maximum utility. Front doors open and close automatically, falcon wing doors allow for easier loading, and a standard trailer hitch lets you bring your gear anywhere you go. With the lowest drag coefficient of any SUV, Model X is built for speed and range. Refined aerodynamic elements work together with new wheels and tires to help you travel farther, with sharper handling and better ride comfort. The safety features are amazing as well. Model X is built from the ground up as an electric vehicle, with a high-strength architecture and floor-mounted battery pack for occupant protection and low rollover risk. Every Model X includes Tesla's latest active safety features, such as automatic emergency braking, at no extra cost. Full self-driving, FSD, capability introduces additional features and improves existing functionality to make the Model X more capable over time, including navigate on autopilot, active guidance from highway on ramp to off-ramp, auto lane change, automatically change lanes while driving on the highway, summon, automatically retrieve your car, and auto park, parallel and perpendicular parking, with a single touch. Definitely, the best option for an electric SUV at the moment, if price tags are not a problem for the buyer. The Long Range, dual-motor all-wheel drive is $99,990 and the Plaid, tri-motor all-wheel drive is $119,990 at the time of writing this article. The estimated delivery target is May/June 2022. Also, in a recent development, Tesla delivered 241,300 electric vehicles during the third quarter of 2021, the company reported Saturday. The quarter's deliveries topped expectations. Analysts predicted that Tesla would deliver around 220,900 electric cars during this period, according to estimates compiled by Street Account as of September 30th. The company produced 237,823 cars in the period ending September 30th, 2021, Tesla said in its report. Of that, 228,882 were its Model 3 and Y vehicles, its more affordable mid-range offerings. The remainder produced amounted to 8,941 of its Model S and X vehicles. Last quarter, Tesla delivered 201,250 vehicles and produced 206,421 cars, even as production of its Model S and X vehicles fell below 2,500. Our delivery count should be viewed as slightly conservative, as we only count a car as delivered if it is transferred to the customer and all paperwork is correct. Final numbers could vary by up to 0.5% or more, the company said in a statement. Tesla does not break out delivery numbers by model, nor does it report sales or production numbers from China versus the US. Deliveries are the company's closest approximation of vehicle sales. Tesla put customers through repeated, unexpected delivery delays during the quarter. In their release on Saturday, the company acknowledged the delays, blaming them on global supply chain and logistics challenges, then thanked customers for their patience. The press release announcing the production and deliveries report was dated Austin, Texas. Tesla's website still lists its headquarters as being in Palo Alto, California, but Elon Musk moved to Texas last year and the company is building a new factory in the Austin area. Tesla is also planning to host its annual shareholder meeting at its plant, now under construction, near Austin on October 7th. Musk previously threatened to move Tesla's headquarters out of California in the spring of 2020 when the state's COVID-related health orders required Tesla's Fremont factory to temporarily suspend operations for a few weeks. At the time, California Governor Gavin Newsom told CNBC he was not worried about Elon leaving anytime soon, and voiced support for Tesla. Elon Musk's electric vehicle maker now produces cars at its Shanghai plant, and U.S. factory in Fremont, California, while continuing to produce batteries domestically with Panasonic at their sprawling facility outside of Reno, Nevada. During the period ending September 30, 2021, Tesla began to ship some lithium iron phosphate batteries from China to be used in Model 3 vehicles made for customers in the US. Tesla also temporarily suspended some operations at its vehicle assembly plant in Shanghai, where it makes cars for customers in China and Europe. The halts were attributed to a global semiconductor shortage, which has posed a challenge to Tesla all year, and plagued the entire auto industry. New battery electric models, notably Rivian's R1T and Lucid Motors' long-delayed luxury Lucid Air sedan, are now in production and selling to customers in the US, an indication that competition is heating up in key markets for Tesla. At the same time, interest in electric vehicles is rising too, even in the US, a laggard in adoption compared to China and Europe. According to a June 2021 survey from Pew Research, 39% of Americans say that the next time they purchase a vehicle, they are at least somewhat likely to seriously consider electric. About 7% of Americans said they have already purchased a pure battery electric or hybrid electric vehicle. That demand is only encouraged by rising fuel costs and environmental regulations. For example, in China, government programs make it far quicker and cheaper to get license plates for electric vehicles than internal combustion engine vehicles. The Chinese government has also offered subsidies, tax breaks and invested in charging infrastructure to encourage EV production and adoption. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden set a voluntary target for half of all new vehicle sales in the U.S. to be electric models by 2030, including battery electrics, plug-in hybrids, and hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. The move is part of the Biden administration's pledge to reduce U.S. emissions by in half by 2030. Piper Sandler senior research analyst Alexander Potter, a bull with a $1,200 price target for shares of Tesla, wrote in a note on September 27. Tesla's share of the battery electric vehicle, BEV, market will almost certainly fall, because many peers haven't started selling BEVs yet. But we fully expect Tesla's share of the overall market to continue rising, and we stress that declining BEV market share should not be considered a bearish signal. After all, Tesla is competing against vehicles of all types, not just against other electric vehicles. Auto Forecast Solutions Vice President Sam Fiorani agreed. He said, Tesla has such a head start on the competition in the EV market that it is unlikely for anyone to pass them anytime soon. The cult of Tesla will keep buyers attached to the brand for years to come. Even Audi and Mercedes are finding it difficult to tap into the same type of aura. While their market share will decrease, Tesla will keep the leadership position for years to come without a major misstep from within the company. Also, friends, in a new interesting development several days ago, Tesla's CEO Elon Musk revealed in a tweet that Tesla batteries now have no cobalt at all in most of their cars and only tiny amounts in others. Musk said Tesla is going to zero cobalt soon, whereas phones and laptops primarily use cobalt in their batteries. Elon Musk's tweet came in response to a Twitter user who linked the electric car maker to child labor for cobalt in the Congo. The electric car manufacturer Tesla is considered a pioneer when it comes to e-mobility. Even if electric cars are considered an environmentally friendly alternative to conventional combustion engines, there are also materials in the batteries of the vehicles that are definitely considered problematic. Car manufacturers are repeatedly criticized for the use of cobalt in particular. As Tesla boss Elon Musk recently revealed via Twitter, Tesla is almost over with that. Cobalt is an important component of e-car batteries. Precarious mining conditions and child labor in the Congo call human rights organizations to the scene. Tesla boss declares that even now hardly any cobalt is used in Tesla batteries. How is it possible to do Tesla batteries without cobalt now? Musk's statement now invites speculation as to how exactly the electrical pioneer could have achieved this impressive achievement. According to the relevant industry portal TeslaMag, there are two possible explanations. On the one hand, this could mean that the use of LFP cells in the USA is now making more progress than previously assumed. The last official stand was that Model 3 buyers were offered to use the LFP batteries produced in China. According to TeslaMag, another possible explanation could be that the production capacities in China have now far surpassed those of the Tesla plant in Fremont, which must also mean that almost all Tesla Stromers produced in China now have LFP batteries. Whatever the battery status of the various Tesla models, it is no secret that Elon Musk would like to use more LFP than cobalt-containing batteries in the long term. The question is how long it will be before then.